Hi everybody, it's Daphne and you're very welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming to spend some time with me today. I thought that today I would do my November favourites. Wow, November. That's very scary. I was thinking when I was starting this, October favourites, but no, November favourites. So anyway, without further ado, I don't want to keep you too long, I am going to get stuck in. So I'm going to start with some hair care, and I have two new products that I got this month that I've really been enjoying. I mentioned this in one of my vlogs a couple of weeks ago, so I don't have it for the whole month, but I've really been enjoying it, and it is the Percy and Reid Wonder Balm. So that's it there. Now I actually got it free in a magazine. I saw the magazines and I thought, and I saw this was free, and I thought I have to have that to try because I see this brand on QVC and it seems to be a very good brand. So basically what it does is it's a multitasking balm that can be used alone or as a foundation for the use of other styling products, and it is a miracle leave-in balm to be exact, which helps you which helps give you moisture, shine, smoothness, definition, softness, light hold, high humidity protection and manageability. Or, short version, all you need for beautiful, healthy looking and flawless hair. Now, there's a lot of claims being made on that, but it actually is very, very nice, and it does kind of help. I'm really looking for something to give me volume, but also to kind of smooth, because as you can see, I'm inclined to get frizzies at the top of my hair. So I use this first when my hair is damp, and it really works well as a sort of a basis for your other styling products. And it's almost like the Living Proof Style Extender, which you use in the same way. A small amount, you only need a small amount on this. You can also use it on dry hair to give you a little bit of, you know, pieciness and definition. So I am enjoying that, and I think, now I'll have to price it. I know they sell it in Marks and Spencer's, so I was there the other day and I think it's over €20 anyway, so, but this one was free. So yeah, been enjoying that. Paired with that, I have been using the Schwarzkopf Got To Be Volumemaniac Root Lifting Spray, because as I say, I'm always looking for something to give me root lift, and this does work. I use their Got To Be mousse as well. It's in the same kind of colours. It's not the Fantastic Volumemaniac mousse, I think it's called, and it's for, you know, root lift. So I thought that this would be a good one to try, and I have been enjoying it. So again, I put the balm on first, follow with this, spray it into the roots, and then dry my hair as normal. And it definitely gives, you wouldn't think it now because my hair needs to be washed, but it definitely gives some root lift. So those two I really have been enjoying. Now for makeup, I bought a new powder. Now this is relatively new to me, but I am really enjoying it. I'm just wiping it off there because it holds fingerprints. I don't want to blind you because it is actually, it's a mirrored case. You can see me there. It's the No.7 Airbrush Away translucent finishing powder, and it has a little mirror, so I won't blind you with that. So you can see the No.7 there is printed in the powder itself, and it is literally translucent, and I have really been enjoying that because I ran out of my MAC powder skin finish, the mineralized skin finish. I ran out of that, and this, I've heard a lot about this, and the girls in the store were saying, yeah, it runs out. It just runs out of the store very quickly. So yeah, I got it, and I have really been enjoying it, and my daughter has been enjoying it too. So when I go to use it, it's often not there. I got it when they have the little vouchers. So I think it was £17.50 full price. I got €4 off, so it was £13.50, which isn't bad for a finishing powder. I've really been enjoying that. For blush this month, I like to change my colours up a little bit. So this is a sleek blush. The packaging, I'm a little bit disappointed in the packaging. I have it a while, but it broke. The hinge broke. But this is antiqued, or antique. Is it antique? Antique, sorry, it's not antiqued. Antique, and it's number 142. So it's a lovely kind of, it comes off looking very brown, in like a mocha in the little pan, and there it is on my finger, but it actually comes off quite subtle on the skin, with a touch of peachiness. It is quite tawny, but it's not browny tawny. It's actually lovely. And what I was doing with it was putting it kind of almost into the contour, so I was kind of a mix between blush and contour. And I forgot to mention this particular, that's the Sleek Antique blush. Been really enjoying that. And I forgot to mention that paired with the No.7 powder, I've been loving this blank canvas number F25. It's a face brush, it's a powder brush, and I have been loving this. I think I mentioned it previously when I purchased it. I can't remember, but this is what I've been using for putting powder on, and I've really been enjoying it. These brushes are really gorgeous. It's so soft, it's quite dense, but not, you know, it's not harsh on the skin, and it's really soft to use. Really, I love that brush. And it's, you know, I use their face brush as well for putting on my foundation. For lips this month, I have been using this coupling, and it's the NYX matte lipstick in Whipped Caviar. I hope, let's see now, will it show? I may have mentioned it recently. I think I may have mentioned it recently because I've been using it, and that's it there. So you can see it's well used, and it's a lovely, it actually pairs really well with Antique. So that's it there. It pulls, it can pull pink, it can pull brown, it can pull peach. It's a really versatile colour, and even though it's matte, it's not drying. So sometimes, just to kind of change that up a little bit, just to maybe give a little bit more gloss, I have been wearing the Rimmel Oh My Gloss, and it is in the colour, does it say? It doesn't say the, oh it does, 150 Glossaholic. Don't know if we'll be able to read that. Glossaholic, but it's Rimmel Oh My Gloss. Now it looks quite pink in the tube, and it kind of comes off quite pink as well, but you can see there, that's it there. It pairs really, that's it there. It pairs really well with the Whipped Caviar. Gives a lovely, it's a lovely combination. So highly recommend that. I've been really enjoying those. I definitely would repurchase all of those items that I've mentioned. Now, hand care for me in the winter is really important. My hands are so dry, and they crack, my knuckles crack, they get, you know, they get so dry that they get sore. So I have to use a really good hand cream, and I have two that I've been using. This one is a real go-to for me, and it's been a repurchase several times. I'm at the end of it now, so I've had to cut the tube, but it's the La Roche Posay Lipikar Balm AP Plus. And it's lipid replenishing balm, anti-irritation, anti-scratch. Now it's quite a thick cream. There's still some in this stuck at the bottom, so I'll just show you. It's quite a thick cream, and I'm actually going to put some on because my hands are just, it's so cold here at the moment. It's really, we've had frosty mornings, and just the air temperature is really cold. It's nice and bright and sunny, but which is lovely, but it is very cold. So my hands are that's how I know it's getting cold, because my hands start to dry out. They will feel it before the rest of me. So this is a lovely rich, it's quite rich. It's quite rich. Can be a little bit greasy, so I tend to put it on at night, and then I put loads on and then just let it sink in, and in the morning I can really feel the difference. But I've suffered with really bad dryness on my hands for years and years, and I've tried so many different lotions and potions and creams and whatever, and that's the only one that's really worked at a, you know, at a very basic level. Now I mightn't use that throughout the day, that's mainly my nighttime, but if my hands are really bad I will. But the other one that I turn to on a regular basis is the L'Occitane Shea Butter Hand Cream, and this is a lovely one as well. The other one doesn't really, does it have a scent? Doesn't really have a scent at all, so it's not going to interfere with anything. This one I think has more of a, yes, it's slightly more scented, but it's very pleasant as well. And I'll just show you, this is very thick as well. It's a very thick lotion, or very thick cream, but again, very replenishing, very nourishing, soothing on the hands, and you don't need a huge amount of it. So I have to really remind myself to keep putting the lotion on, because I mean, you know yourself, if you're working at home, washing dishes or whatever, you have small children, you're washing your hands a lot, so it really dries them out. so to just keep putting the hand cream on. So they will definitely be, oops, there's the lid gone, excuse me. These, I have 2 of these in backup, and I don't have a backup of this, I have to get it, but they are definite repurchases. And then finally, another hand cream, or another hand item, is nail polish, although I don't have any nail polish on today. I've been going for the berry tones, and this one is a Catrice, and it is the colour, it's a very berry bash. So I don't know if you'll be able to read that. It's a very berry bash, but it's Catrice. And I love their polishes. They do tend to chip a little bit, but they're not expensive, so you can top them up. Another one, so it's a lovely, you know, berry shade. Another one that's similar to that, slightly different. It's a darker berry, and this is Essence I Love Trends. And the colour is Red I Am. So that's a lovely one as well. And then a slightly paler one, but again, kind of in the theme of kind of autumnal winter shades. This is the Sally Hansen, and it's called Plum's the Word, and it's a kind of a heathery colour. It's not a gel. Now I do have another one, it's a Sally Hansen, I think I mentioned it recently actually, and it's this kind of a shade, that kind of a shade. It's called Dig Fig, and it's a gel, and it's brilliant because you put it on and it really does stand up to washing hands and doing dishes and all sorts of things. And I think if you put you know, a top coat on, I hadn't put a top coat on, it would be even better. But I went to get it to show you, and it's gone, and I reckon my daughter has borrowed it, so I can't put my hand on it. But it's, I think it has a black, the lid is black as opposed to this is the regular polish. But yeah, love those colours, and we'll be repurchasing those. And I think I have a Chanel one as well that's something along those lines. The Chanel Mythique is very similar to that. So I've really been enjoying those, and they will be repurchases. So I think that is about it for November favourites. Let me know what you've been enjoying for this month. Let me know in the comments below. And can you believe that in 2 days it will be December 1st. I'm very excited because I love Christmas, and I love the run up to Christmas and decorating the house and making the Christmas cake and the Christmas puddings, and I've made a very good start on my shopping, and so I'm feeling kind of good about that. But it's getting the house cleaned up and ready for seasonal decoration. That's the next step. So thank you so much to all my new subscribers. I feel so embarrassed that I haven't got to my comments yet. I promise I'm going to sit down this evening and I'm going to get to them. I suppose it's just this time of year, and I like to answer them on the laptop because it's just easier as opposed to my tablet. All the comments come in on the laptop. They don't always come in on the tablet, and I don't want to miss any, so I will get to them. I'm really, really sorry. And thank you. I have some new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed already, maybe you would hit that subscribe button and the little bell beside it, so you'll get notifications as to when I upload, generally twice a week. And if you've liked what you've seen today, give me a thumbs up. It really helps. So thanks so much for coming to spend some time with me. I really enjoy having your company, and I really enjoy interacting with everybody and chatting. So I will talk to you very soon in the next video. So have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.